Hello, and welcome to the NCDPI K-3 Literacy Hot Summer Topic Video Series. My name is Tanya Parrish, and I'm a K-3 Literacy Consultant. This is our 8th and final video in our Hot Summer Topic Series. Before we begin, please feel free to download or print the guided notes handouts found in the Padlet. Today's topic is Comprehensive Assessment Systems. Thank you for joining me. This video will outline the purpose of a comprehensive assessment system, review types of assessment, detail the most common student profiles, and outline the goals of assessment. The ultimate goal of reading assessments is prevention of reading difficulties and early intervention to ameliorate difficulties in reading development. A comprehensive assessment system is used to gather and manage data for decision-making opportunities. It is an essential component for impacting reading achievement, and it enables educators to be informed about student progress and make instructional decisions. When planning and evaluating assessment systems, we should ask, what type of assessments does our school team use? Are the assessments we use providing the information necessary to make instructional decisions? Are data used to inform who needs help? What kind of help is needed? Is the help having a positive impact? If not, what changes are needed? It is also important that we consider the purpose of our assessment systems. While assessment systems may serve many purposes, among the most critical are to inform instruction, identify student strengths, identify students who are at risk, determine why students are at risk, monitor student learning growth and or progress, and to determine if outcome learning goals are met. In order to meet the needs of students and ensure effective instruction and intervention, elementary educators need to know and have an opportunity to practice how to administer and interpret the many ways to assess student progress in reading, how to score and or interpret assessment results, and ultimately how to diagnostically and prescriptively act upon the results to ensure the needs of each learner are met. As early literacy educators, we know that all struggling students are not alike. There are many factors which influence reading difficulties, and some struggling readers need different approaches to instruction. Aligning assessments with the needs of students is important. We must strive to identify the phase of reading development to assist and determine the focus of instruction and or intervention. Select the type of assessment based upon the need of the student to facilitate alignment and access to meaningful data. And remember that assessment should not take any more time than is necessary to support effective instructional decisions. In order to do that, we must understand the types of assessment and how they are used within an assessment system. In North Carolina, we focus on 5 types of assessments: outcome assessments, interim assessments, universal screening assessments, diagnostic assessments, and the continuum of formative assessments. Let's start with outcome assessments. We use outcome assessments to determine whether students meet the grade or course outcomes. This type of assessment occurs after all instruction occurred for the grade or course. Outcome assessments measure students' knowledge and against specific standards and are provided one time at the end of the year or the end of the course. In North Carolina, these are called end of grade or end of course assessments. Unlike outcome assessments, interim assessments occur more frequently and throughout the year. We use interim assessments to determine if students are on track to meet outcome goals. This type of assessment occurs after chunks or sections of instruction and are administered 3 to 4 times per year or course. Next, we have universal screening assessments. Universal screeners are used to identify students' level of risk, evaluate the effectiveness of programs being used during literacy instruction, and measure students' growth throughout the year. Universal screeners are provided to all students 2 to 3 times per year. They require a standard administration and are typically short assessments that measure critical academic skills by using curriculum-based measures or computer-adapted tests. Universal screening assessments have a strong research base and are predictive of larger outcomes and considered valid and reliable data from which to make decisions. Once we have identified which students are at risk, diagnostic assessments and processes help to determine why students are at risk. Diagnostic assessments are used with individuals or small group of students. These data assist teachers with analyzing which skills the students are struggling with and planning out instruction to address the issues. Finally, we use a continuum of formative assessments. Teachers use these assessments to inform instruction and determine whether the lesson or unit was effective. Typically, these assessments are used for daily planning, discussed during PLCs, and help teachers monitor core instruction. There are a number of assessment tools which do not align to the research and principles of the science of reading. While some tools may be popular in many schools, they rely on the 3Q system of reading words, also known as MSV, which is a method that is not supported by consensus research. To learn more about the 3Q system, please view Hot Summer Topic number 5, The Trouble with the 3Q system, which can be found in our Padlet. When determining which assessments to use, Moats and Tolman identified 5 questions to ask yourself. What do I already know about the student? Does the student need further instruction to support phonological awareness skills? Does the student have a significant problem with accuracy and/or speed of word recognition? Which phonics and word recognition skills need to be supported through instruction intervention? And does the student need intervention in spelling and writing? In order to use assessments to inform instruction, teachers need to understand what skills are needed to become good readers. The simple view of reading was developed by Colin Tumner. If we look at reading comprehension as the final goal, students must master decoding skills and develop language comprehension skills in order to comprehend what was read. If we dig a little deeper, decoding skills include phonological awareness skills and phonics skills. These are skills students need to read the words on a page. Language comprehension skills include oral language and vocabulary. These are skills students need to understand the meaning of words. In order to fully comprehend what was read, students need to be able to decode the words and understand the words. Keeping the simple view of reading in mind, we can map how students are performing with the types of instruction and support they need by following a student profile for reading difficulties and skills gaps. There are 4 student profiles. If we think about the profiles as how students are performing on decoding and language comprehension skills, we can look at each profile to see the type of student support the student needs. The first profile includes students who have good decoding skills and good language comprehension skills. These children are able to learn how to read and comprehend. The second profile includes students who have good decoding skills and poor language comprehension skills. These students struggle to understand what they read, even if they read it fluently. The third profile includes students who have poor decoding skills and good language comprehension skills. These students struggle to read words, but have a stronger understanding of comprehension. The fourth profile includes students who have both poor decoding skills and poor language comprehension skills. Students in this profile struggle to decode words and understand the meaning of what they read. Using a student profile for reading difficulty helps students receive the right type of instruction. Students with good decoding and poor language skills need explicit comprehension strategies. Students with poor decoding and good language skills need explicit phonics intervention. And students who are struggling in both areas need a comprehensive explicit instruction program that addresses both decoding and comprehension skills. The good news is that assessments aligned to children's needs can empower us to take a close look at a child's reading development and inform your instruction to ensure the best outcomes for each student. Thank you for viewing this 8th and final video from K-3 Literacy Hot Summer Topics. Please visit the North Carolina Read to Achieve repository for more information on assessments and the science of reading. Content on comprehensive assessment systems is supported by resources available on the handout posted in the Padlet with this video. We wish you all a great school year.